Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on shit since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest.
Oh my God. Oh my God. When I got that phone call from Sarkonos saying that group 10 was on the way, baby, I was so excited. I was so excited. So you have to understand, this has been a long time coming. No cap. This has been a long time coming. These people have rocked with me for years. Since my child was like 5, she's 13, okay? They have been there through the good, the bad, the ugly, from the time the school didn't feed my daughter because she was short 50 cents on the lunch, to me going back and forth to court with YouTubers, to all kind of stuff, to people calling CPS on me, to people reporting me to the FBI, all kind of stuff, car accidents. So they have supported me and my child for years. Babe Nation is my baby daddy. And shout out to my baby daddy, may he rest in peace. But they have truly been there for me through the ups and the downs. And so I just love Babe Nation. So when I found out I was finally going to meet them, and then they really shut down the naysayers. They make the naysayers look so stupid, okay? And so when I found out that Group 10 was coming, a group that was formed as a support to Babe Nation, because we had so many people that wanted to hurt us and see us fail, and it was just constant. And so to get an opportunity to meet these women in the flesh, it was everything. Sarkonos, Indigo Forever, a Leo Beauty, my moderator, Firefly, NY Nubian Queen, oh my God, China Doll, oh my God, and some of them brought their husbands. It was just like a dream come true. I love these ladies. I love Babe Nation. And so I was nervous. Let's be very clear. I was so nervous. Okay. I knew it had to be everything because it's happening now. And so it was like, that was like a precursor to 45 hours with the Babe. Those ladies literally came like 2 weeks before the official event, and seeing them gave me such a boost. It excited me so much. It was just a blessing. I made sure that they met my mother. I made sure that they met my daughter. Absolutely. Because what? We're family. Get into it.
Child, Babe Nation, get ready, get ready, get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Because, honey, FyeBabe finna have our asses on every side of Chicago. South side, west side, north side, east side, northeast side, southwest side, east-west side. Girl, I'm telling you now, get ready, get ready, get ready.
This is your news lady, coming to you with breaking news. We are being told tonight that a massive amount of baddies will be overtaking Chicago. Multiple reports are coming in that these people are planning to party like rock stars. We're also being told that they will be drunk. Stay tuned.
You know, I would have to classify Miss Sheree as the diva babe, and TS, her daughter, as a fun babe. Man, I was so happy to meet Miss Sheree. Miss Sheree has been around forever, okay? So to meet her in the flesh, she's beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. She got body, okay? And she's very confident, very fun. And when I met her daughter, they showed up on Friday. They came to every event except for brunch. When I met her daughter, we were so excited to see each other. She was on the other side of a table, and there was like a bench we were sitting on. She literally stood up on the bench to come over so we could hug. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was just so exciting. I love them. They just party down. When I tell you they party down, baby, they partied so hard they couldn't even make it to brunch. And I wish they would have made it to brunch. I wish they would have made it to the brunch. But baby, we partied, okay? And I really feel like they enjoyed Chicago. They enjoyed the experience. And baby, I love them and enjoyed them too. That daggone Demita, I love her. She's so outspoken. She's so expressive. Fashion forward. That is the fashion babe, okay? I have so many just great memories of my time with Demita. Demita is fun. Demita can be very serious. What you see is what you get, okay? One of the things I learned about Demita while she was in Chicago was that as a young girl, she was able to dye her hair. And you know, she's a black woman, okay? Let's be clear, she's a black woman. She was able to dye her hair different colors, cut it off whenever she wanted to cut it off. She was able to dress however she wanted to dress. And I see that in her adulthood, how because she was able to be so expressive, so young, that now as an adult, she still expresses herself. I don't think we put enough credit on that and how awesome that is, because so many of us were not able to do that, right? And so we find ourselves being more expressive in adulthood, trying to recapture an age that we should have captured when we was in our 20s. I'm just saying, okay? Anyway, but Demita was so cold. She was always showing up and showing out. Her outfit for the party bus was so beautiful, okay? Her outfit for the brunch was lit. And we just had some great times. Now, we did have one misunderstanding with Demita, okay? We did have one miscommunication. So basically what had happened was, I had told Demita and them, because I knew that for the brunch, they would probably be already checked out of their hotel rooms and would have all of their luggage. So I had told Demita, why don't y'all meet me at my house so we could ride over there together to the brunch and y'all could just leave y'all luggage in my trunk. Well, somehow that got mixed up. And so the night of the party bus, I had people in my house. It was stuff everywhere. It was a lot going on. And so Demita rings the doorbell. And I'm like, holy, what is going on? Demita rings the doorbell. And so I guess she thought I meant meet me at my house for the party bus. Well, truthfully, the party bus wasn't meeting us at my house. You know, the party bus was meeting us near my house, but not at my house. So, you know, I really felt bad about that because, you know, I just didn't want Demita or any of the other ladies that were with her to feel uncomfortable. It was a misunderstanding. And I just truly appreciated them being here, and we had so much fun. I believe they ended up forgiving me. I don't think they stayed mad at me. So I'm very happy about that. Yes. But also, you know, it was some personal things that me and Demita did, yes, because I was just so concerned about everybody having the full Chicago experience, okay? So their wishes were my commands. Yeah.
And then Fi had bought a round of like different type of um appetizing foods for the group, like catfish and fries, wings, and just an assortment of things. And she also had the nice gift bags for us as well, with 45 hours with the Babe, the logo, everything, hooked us up. T-shirts. We had the Babe Nation fans, the Babe Nation glasses. I mean, she really hooked us up. Really nice gifts.
Faith is the Substance also has a YouTube channel. Be sure to check her out. Faith is the Substance. She's a very interesting, I find her very interesting as I find Demita, you know, but she's interesting to me in a different way. She's a woman of faith, okay? A lot of people that came are, but you know, we came to party, okay? We came to party. But Faith happens to be a woman of the faith, and you know, I really enjoyed her. I think when she first got here, it was a little bumpy, okay? Even prior to her getting here, it was a little bumpy. However, we both were in agreement that we want to meet each other. We want this to work. We want you to have a great time. We want you to have the experience. And so she was down with all of that. And so we were able to work out any issue that came up, okay? So there was an issue where, because she has a YouTube channel, she asked me, I want to be very clear about this. She asked me before she got here, hey, I got a YouTube channel, FyeBabe. You mind if I record? I told her, absolutely not. No, I don't mind. As long as the people who are coming are okay with it, because even I will respect that. I'm only going to put people on live who are comfortable being live. I'm only going to share photos of people who are comfortable with their photos being shared. You know, a lot of people know me, and everybody's not comfortable with that, and I totally respect that. So she did ask, and I said, of course, you know, as long as the people that's coming are okay with you recording, record away, okay? So the first night that we arrived, Faith had her recorder set up, and it was like standing up on a table facing us. Like she had her phone propped up, but it was facing us. And so people started to feel a little uncomfortable about it, right? Because it felt like you just recording us, like you just got your phone planted on us, you know. And so Faith and I had a conversation, and she was very sweet about it, very understanding about it. But then I guess it hit her like, well, because after a while, it was other people recording, you know. So after a while, I guess she was like, well, why is it no one else? They're not uncomfortable with other people recording. Why are they so uncomfortable with me recording? And I think what it was just the situation of having the phone propped up facing away from her. You know, it's one thing to be in the recording, you know, you got your phone and you doing a selfie and you capturing the people around you. I think people feel a different way if you just straight out recording them, you know. And so, but she understood. She was very sweet about it. I believe she had a great time. We did our best, QB and I, to make sure she was comfortable, and worked out any matters. Listen, we Babe Nation, okay? We family, and we don't always agree, but I think the important thing is to always have respect for each other, which we do. And communicate, you know, period. So I was very happy that she came. Now she wore her red, okay?
So, we got ready, because again, like I thought that we were all gonna wear red. It was only a few of us that wore red, but a lot of them, a lot of people in the group, they wear red, including Fi. I was surprised that she, as I expected more red, so you can kind of.
Let's talk about this red. Let's talk about the red. Let's talk about the red. Okay. I did tell people we are wearing black and red for the party bus. Okay. Black and red. As you can see, I had on my black dress. Miss Sheree had on her red. Demita had on her red. Faith was lit in her red. Like, people wore their red, but then some people didn't wear their red. Some people just wore all black. Now, I had red. Okay? I want to be clear about this red because I did have some red. Okay? Mama Rosie bought me from Aldo a red purse that's like burgundy and the red platform heels to go with the purse. That was my birthday present from Mama Rosie. So, and it went perfectly with my black dress. I was gonna accessorize it down with the red. Okay. By the time that party bus came, we had been to the View. We had been karaokeing and drinking on Friday. We got up Saturday morning and jumped on the boat.
With a party at 45 hours.
Oh, they outside. 45 hours with the babe. 45 hours with the babe. 45 hours with the babe. And took a tour. Then Saturday afternoon, we went to a jerk fest.
Oxtail cupcake.
Oxtail cupcake.
Okay, that's what I said. Just the name of it. Hold on.
You got that oxtail, that cheese, that gravy, wings, the jerk wings, and the fries. We got some pot stickers and some mango. Yeah.
A lemonade. Short Tom. She brought 2 of them.
Oh, that looks cute.
So by the time Saturday night came, FyeBabe didn't want to wear them red shoes. You will clearly see me on that camera running around Chicago with that black dress on and some green flat shoes, like house shoes. Okay, I couldn't do it no more. I'm 45 years old. Let's be very serious. I'm 45 years old, and as much as I would love to be able to hobbity bop all around the place all day in high heels, girl, the body said no. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo.
Some of the people that I met, we got Frost Barn. Oh, by the way, going back to the party bus, I forgot to mention that Fi's niece was there as well with her boyfriend, and they actually got engaged. I don't have my phone. Where the hell is my phone? I left it in the car. So my phone is in Chicago somewhere. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pissed at myself for that.
At the end of the day, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Okay. The Lord works in mysterious ways. There was a time where I used to say, I want all of my moderators to be from Chicago. Because I just felt like we right here. Why not? Why wouldn't I want my whole chat or the moderators in my chat to represent me and where I'm from and be able to meet each other and hang out, in real life or whatever. But we tried that and that didn't work. Okay. Yeah, we detailed how that didn't work on a different documentary. Nevertheless, the Lord works in mysterious ways. There's a young lady by the name of Chi-Town Demon. Okay. Mariah Carey, I'ma give it nice. I'ma give it big. I'ma give it sugar. I'ma give it sweet. Can you play Mariah Carey in your life?
I'ma keep it neat. I'ma keep it sugar. I'ma keep it sweet. I'ma keep it nice, nice, neat, neat, sugar, sugar, sweet, sweet. I'ma keep it nice, nice, neat, neat, sugar, sugar, sweet, sweet. I hope that you don't mind. I wanna take my time and I'ma keep it nice, nice, neat, neat, sugar, sugar, sweet, sweet. You make me melt like.
She has a YouTube channel. You should check her out. She has been rocking with BabeNation for years. She has been posting content about us for years. And I knew about her, but you know how things just don't connect, it doesn't click. So when I found out she was coming to 45 Hours with the Babe, I was very excited. I'm like, oh, someone in Chicago is coming, you know, just like Neil. Neil is here as well. So I met her before 45 Hours with the Babe, but let me tell you something. She did not come to play, okay? She is amazing. I have a sister right here in Chicago named Chi-Town, okay? I love her. I appreciate her. She DJ'd on the party bus. She showed up to all of the events that she could. She couldn't make the brunch because she had to work, but she was so supportive, so much fun. Even the first night at the event at the View, she was just on point. You know, we was sipping, had let our hair down, but she was always alert. And I think that's just how she is naturally. But she really is a sweetheart. So it was my pleasure to meet Chi-Town. Absolutely. And so it's just the beginning of a wonderful friendship. This is our t-shirt, our official t-shirt from 45 Hours with the Babe with our official logo done by the one and only Leonae. Okay, shout out to our marketing director, Leonae. And all of the attendees signed my shirt. Well, okay, so I still have a piece of them even though they're gone. And here is the pin that the Chicago Police Department put on me. Here it is.
Girl, these girls done linked up with 12, honey. Oh, honey, they done linked up with 12. Oh, what had happened? What had happened? What had happened? It's a link up with 12 for me.
I want to pin this on me.
Oh, you got that from the police? Oh, let's see.
Give me your back. Give me that back pin.
Let's see. It's a little pin. Oh.
I gotta answer some calls.
Stop playing with it, bitch.
Oh. They passing out pendants and things. That's so cool. Oh.
And they say Chicago bad.
Girl, we really not ever gonna live down the snitch babe allegations.
Yes.
From these officers.
You guys are appreciated.
Yes.
It was beautiful. We had a nice breeze.
I was just wondering because the rain last night, it sometimes get choppy in the next day.
Yeah, it rained for just a split second.
It was very, very light. Not even.
Thank you.
Right now. Yes.
You got me feeling like a movie star. What you got is make believe. Call me Cleo, just a Gucci. You can watch me come right at you. I'm the ruler of your world. Better catch it on camera. You got me feeling like a.
Oh, that doggone Tweety. That doggone Tweety. Listen, my first introduction to Tweety, we were at the Friday night spot, The View. And Tweety, we were on the rooftop, okay? And Tweety had arrived and called like, "Where y'all at? I'm down here at the table. Where y'all at?" And we were up on the rooftop kicking it. And so she came, her little sassy self up there, smelling good, looking good, her little tiny self. It was so fun. And she is so energetic, okay? That was a pleasure too. Meeting Tweety, I enjoyed kicking it with her. We had some time alone on Sunday, and that was so awesome. It was just beautiful, okay? I didn't want her to leave. And she, everywhere we went, she always showed up smelling good. Good. Yeah, Tweety is a vibe. Tweety is a vibe, okay? She is such a vibe. After the trip, child, we have coined her our director of HR. Absolutely. Congratulations, sweetie.
So everybody knows how much I love Majesty. And it's impossible to love her as much as I do when I love her parents. So in this moment, I was appreciating her father, telling him thank you for giving me that beautiful baby. And girl, what happened next? He was on his knee proposing, child, to my niece.
I was like, oh my God, it was so dope. So there was a whole engagement at 45 hours with the babe child, a whole freaking engagement. It was crazy. Okay, so that had happened. And so we was riding all around Chicago, girl, just cutting up real bad. My niece was so beautiful, just giving body, just enjoying her life with her auntie. Her daddy was on that bus too, but we'll get to him in a minute. But anyway, she was just living her best life. Freshly engaged, girl, just doing what she do. Now, she also styled my hair for 45 hours with the babe. She made this wig, as well as the other wig, the bob. And so she's just very talented. Please check her out on Instagram. I will plug her right here. But yeah, there was a whole engagement, okay? Now, we'll get into it. You know, truthfully, Buddy here does what the hell he wants to do, okay? I'm glad he came. I really am. But, you know, the party bus was supposed to be, you weren't supposed to eat nothing that would leave a smell, right? Buddy here decides he wants to buy BabeNation some Chicago-style chicken and fish from Harold's Chicken, okay? And we look up, and Butter is on the front of the bus eating like it's sweet. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that his little sister, okay, may not get her security deposit back from this bus. Okay, that was the first thing. Then the other thing is they had said my wig fell off. The jury is still out. We're unsure. Okay, we don't know. But they said that the wig had fell off. And do you know what my brothers did? Absolutely nothing to help me. Okay, they did absolutely nothing. And as a matter of fact, Buddy here sat on that bus and just shook his head as I scrambled to look for my wig in the dark on a dark party bus. Shout out to the nation for swarming the camera and not letting the people see the babe with that wig off. Absolutely.
We don't know. We don't know if everybody is here. We're so fucked up. We're lit. So we don't know if everybody is here. We don't know. And we're trying to leave, but we don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
I love this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. We lit. That's what I'm talking about.
So we couldn't remember who came with us, but we were not too lit to pick up a whole bunch of new friends.
Yes, sir, my brother. Yeah. Yeah.
That's your life? Oh,
Yes, last spring.
Yeah, we don't know any of these people. Now we know who Nell is, but the rest of them just came on and got to sipping. Let's go.
That's what's up. Yeah, we live.
And these ain't the only ones, cause what's a party if the white girls don't show up? Now, what is going on right here?
A lot of beautiful women.
Now, nephew, you just got engaged.
Where the hell is the tequila?
Me and Neil, or as QB calls her, Neil, we had a situation and we fell out. You know, she was helping me with BabeNation Hair and Wig Company, and things just fell apart and we left it. And that had been a few years ago that happened. And fast forward to 45 hours with the babe, Nell said that she wanted to come. So of course I'm like, okay, you know, we hadn't spoken or nothing. We hadn't ironed nothing out. Last we spoke, we weren't getting along. Misunderstanding, right? So I was happy to have her. She wasn't able to attend every event, but I was happy that she was coming to what she could come to. So Nell kicked it with us on the party bus. It was awesome. And then the next day, Nell came to the brunch. During the brunch, something happened. I went over and I sat on Nell's lap like a kid. Okay. I went over and I sat on Nell's lap and we had a conversation, like eye to eye, nose to nose, like that. And I felt like it was time to address the elephant in the room. I felt like it was time to talk about why we fell out. Because I feel it's important, in order to move forward, you have to address what had happened. And so during that conversation, sitting on Nell's lap, a lot happened. I apologized to Nell. Nell shared something very personal with me. And at one point, somebody came behind me as I was sitting on Nell's lap. Somebody came behind me and was tugging me like this, but I didn't break the connection because this was a long time coming, right? So I didn't break the connection. I didn't break the conversation. I didn't break the focus. And so we talked and we worked through it, and healing happened and reconciliation happened. And you know, it just made me think about, like, how many times do we fall out with people and never reconcile? And it could be something so small. Nell is a jewel. I'm so happy she came. I'm so happy that things got better and that we were able to talk and I was able to apologize to her, because I am able to take responsibility for when I'm wrong.
But baby, we came to dance and party, and that's exactly what we did. These not the words to the song. Don't worry about that. Baby, you couldn't tell me and Miss Sheree nothing. Girl, I heard some people got lap dances. I ain't gonna say who though, child. At this point, I had found the tequila, and I was really literally feeling myself.
Yeah, this other girl from Chicago wanted to steal my bestie, and it didn't work. QB of the Midwest, who also is on YouTube if you don't know, is my bestie. He is my ride to live, okay? He is my ace coon boom. He is the shoulder I can lean on, okay? And so QB was so supportive this entire situation. He came to everything he could show up to. He supported me heavily. Even bought me a birthday present on the side note. But I just hope that everyone in their life get an opportunity to have a friend, have somebody, and that get to experience what it's like to really have a friend. It's rare. So I appreciate it. We just had a ball, okay? We just had a ball.
Yep, and that's my boo. We gon' always turn up together. I love him so much. He's a whole vibe.
You know, for me, Poppy and Abuela represent the brand's ability to serve all age groups and to serve them well and to be able to entertain them and be able to have common ground. For me, it says I'm mature enough. Okay, maybe this don't mean none to you, but to me it means a lot. To me it says you're mature enough to be able to have a brand that people who may be older than you can still glean from, still get something from, still find funny. So I really loved having Poppy and Abuela at 45 Hours with the Babe. It was definitely a pleasure. They were absolutely amazing, okay? They hung out to the very end. They didn't miss a single event. Hung out with us. I loved on them. They loved on me. It was just, wow. Wow. I mean, what can I say, okay? What can I say? It was amazing to have Poppy and Abuela. And I hope they enjoy being here with me as much as I enjoyed them being here. Well, yeah, I cried. I did, I cried, okay? It was so much love and just the overwhelmingness of it all, the fabulosity of it all. To see all of the hard work that I put into it pay off and the people showed up. That was awesome because they didn't have to show up. The people showed up. They showed out. They had a great time and they loved on me and I loved on them. And I just got overwhelmed.
Love y'all. Babe Nation, everybody is so dope. Babe Nation, y'all got the best spirit. Oh my God.
Y'all had me in my feelings real bad. It was just too much, okay? It was just too much. So yes, I cried. You know, I gave number one caller her name, me and my bestie. We literally gave her name. When she came on YouTube, that was not what her name was on YouTube. But she would call into QB's show when QB was taking call-ins and on his YouTube channel. And she would call into his show, break out singing. She sings down. She has a beautiful voice. Singing, don't ask my neighbor, come to me, okay? I think that's the song. And she was always like one of the first people to get him on the phone. So we nicknamed her number one caller. She is our number one caller, okay? When she came to 45 Hours with the Babe, I told her her new name was numero uno. Caller numero uno, okay? But number one caller is amazing. She always hangs out with QB and I. We do a lot of different things together. And she's just so loving. Like at this point, she's a friend, right? She of course supports our channels, but yeah, she's our friend. And it was so awesome that at 45 Hours with the Babe, I got to meet her sister. And it was tripped out because Tweety and I parked our car and got out to look at, you know, how the pay situation works. Well, I had prepaid, but I still wanted to see if I needed to do anything else. And we saw this lady also basically checking out what she needed to do and coming from that same parking lot. And it happened to be number one caller's sister on her way to recess to come to the brunch. So I'm like, wait, what? So it's two of y'all. Okay, so it's two of y'all. Number one caller is dope all by herself. So to find out it's two, we got double the fun. Okay, yeah. So her sister is now our friend too. Okay, listen, listen. Your family is a package deal. Okay, so when we get you, when you become part of the nation, it's you and your whole family, you and your whole bloodline. Absolutely. So it was so great to meet Number one caller sister. Number one caller is the one that had the oxtail cupcake chow at the Jerk Fest. But she's amazing. And I really appreciate her for being there always. She has a beautiful spirit, a beautiful personality. She is funny, okay? Number one caller be low-key dragging, okay? Her humor, she has a funny sense of humor. It's almost like you could miss it. Like if you're not paying attention, and then when it hits you, be like, wait, what you say? Yeah, that's how she is. She's funny. Um, some of these people, I just wish they had YouTube channels because they are hilarious. But yeah, it was awesome to have number one caller as a guest and then to have her sister there for brunch as well. Abuela has been rocking with me for a while, right? And so Poppy, her husband, is just that, you know, he's her husband. And so while they were here for 45 hours with the babe, he showed and made it very clear that whatever makes his wife happy, Abuela, makes him happy. Okay? Because see, there were some things that, you know, that we were loud, we were obnoxious, like on the boat tour. I'm sure Poppy and Abuela wanted to hear what the tour guide was saying, but we were so loud. But they were so patient. Poppy even helped me prop my phone up so I could go live. And we were sitting right behind them, just as loud and obnoxious. And then for the party bus, you know, that party bus was banging. The music was extremely loud. There were points where the driver was acting like he wanted to drive us off the bus, the way he was jerking that bus. And we was drinking and dancing all over the place. And so I could imagine it was probably a bit much at times. It was late at night. It was a lot, okay? But Poppy never complained, never showed he just was there for his wife. As long as she was happy, he was happy. I love that for them. I obviously was busy planning my first event with Babe Nation, as well as getting ready to celebrate my birthday with Babe Nation. So it was the event happening, and then my birthday, we were gonna celebrate that all at the same time. So at this point, I'm single as a dollar bill and had gotten quite comfortable in that, I think if I'm honest, I took time away from dating. And during that time that I took away, I took time to think and really look at the situations and the relationships that I had been in and evaluate them. Evaluate why I chose the people I chose, what attracted me to them, why I stayed as long as I did. A lot of things needed to get dealt with personally. And so I took the time to do that, right? And after going through that whole process and not being sexually active with anybody and just really clearing out my mind and my spirit, I had arrived at a few things. And one of them was, I don't know what I'm doing when I'm dating. I don't know how to pick the right people. I just had to be honest with myself about that. Because if I look at my history, that was a hot mess. And so when I arrived at that, wow, I really don't know what I'm doing. I really needed to be a healed version of myself in order to even think about dating. I was dating these people and I had all these issues. They had all these issues and we were just trauma bonded. Just in love with the pain, I guess. I don't know. But it never worked because trauma bonding don't work. So it didn't work. So as I'm planning 45 hours with the babe and preparing to meet Babe Nation, as well as preparing to celebrate my birthday, being with somebody was the furthest thing from my mind. A small piece of me, right before it was time to go on a party bus, a small piece of me said to myself, wow, another birthday and you don't got no man. This is what I was just thinking. Like, oh, here we are. You got another birthday. But I had resolved to that. I was okay with that because I didn't want nothing I had. And because that's all I knew. See, all you know is what you've had. Right. And since that was all I knew, I thought that was what I was going to continue to attract. I didn't believe that was all that was out there. I just believed that was all I knew, and that was all I was going to continue to attract. And at that point, because I was healed, I didn't want anything to do with that. It's an amazing time frame between the time that you've healed and then when your healing gets tested. Because now you're introduced to another situation or another relationship. But now you're introduced to it as your healed self, not as your old self. So it's scary because you're still learning who you are. You don't know who you, well, you know who you are, but you're still learning a lot about yourself, and you don't know who you are in this as this new person trying to date. Because this new person hasn't dated anybody. So we get to the very last day. We get to the very last day of 45 hours with the babe. We were at like hour 42. We were literally at hour 42 of 45 hours with the babe. And in walks this man.
You got to show your face on the camera. That table. Pull that table over. Yeah. Oh, I think over here. Thank you. Okay. Hi, honey. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's your brother. You look right. We look happy, right? Hi, you guys doing? Babe Nation, my husband is here. They lost him already.
Who people in my family have known for years. People have just known this person for years. He walks in. Instantly, like not even a second passed. When he and I locked eyes, it was different. That's the only way I can explain it. It was different. So meeting someone who is worth my time, who shows up, who makes it their business to express how they feel about me every single day, I deserve that. Beautiful things happen at 45 hours with the babe. And that situation to this day is still happening because of that event. And so a part of me is obviously very nervous, very apprehensive, but I'm also very excited. But some of the things, some of the ways that he is just really, really sweet. I keep glancing because I got some beautiful flowers over there from him. Just beautiful. I'll show you. And these were actually the colors for my birthday party. The black and red. But yeah. So, you know, we'll see. let me just say this to Babe Nation and to everyone that attended 45 Hours with the Babe. Thank you so much for your support throughout all the years that you've been here with me. It means the world to me. And I pray that the event that we had showed you how I feel about you, because I put it together and I did my absolute best. Shout out to all of you. I love you and thank you. Peace.